Hello everybody, welcome to our first movie review on the Basic Box channel. I'm Dylan.
I'm Brian.
And I'm John.
We just saw Split by M. Night Shyamalan's newest movie.
He's done awful things to people, and he'll do awful things to you.
And today we're going to talk about some ups and downs. What did you guys think?
I thought it was a great movie.
I really dug it.
You really dug it. Alright, so we're going to jump into it with
hello. Did you like it?
Oh yeah, I liked it. So, this is going to be a spoiler-heavy review, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, or you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and click off the video. I'll give you 13 seconds. I'm just kidding. That was your chance. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just do a quick plot summary, and then we'll talk about it. So basically, the movie was about a guy with split personalities, and he kidnaps 3 girls from a mall to feed to the beast, but then shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, pretty much a good synopsis right there.
And we have a list of our ups and downs here. We're going to start with the ups, and then we'll get down to the downs. So, Brian, take the first up.
Yeah, the ups, we're going with the ups first, correct?
Uh-huh.
James McAvoy, the lead star of the film, he was great, playing these different personalities.
Professor X.
Yes, Professor X from the X-Men films.
Yeah,
Obviously not Patrick Stewart, but he's great as young Xavier.
Not my Xavier.
Yes. But he was great here. I thought he was really, great playing all these different personalities. He played the kid one very well, played the female one very well. He played, the normal guy well. And then he played the Beast very well. Very different. I loved his performance in this movie.
Another thing that we liked is, it was intense from the very beginning. John just broke his box he's sitting on. Here at Basic Box, we don't use chairs, we use boxes. So,
It's collapsing.
One down, 2 to go.
Literally, 5 minutes into the movie, stuff's already happening. Jumps right into the plot. No, there's a few, scenes that, build up, but it's 5 minutes and you're already into the action. I really like that.
Yeah, it was really good. It really lived up to the genre.
My heart was pounding since the beginning.
Yeah, and I'm not usually fond of these horror thrillers, but if they're intense like the way this one was, then that's a good thing, and it was really intense from the beginning to end, especially the last, act of the movie, the last 20 to 30 minutes. Mind-blowing.
There was also a lot of humor in the movie.
Yes.
We thought, for example, John?
Alright, so, the scenes where he's a kid, I thought was really cool.
Those are funny. Henrik.
Yeah, there's a scene where he tries to, or he does kiss, the protagonist, and when he does, he's like, "You might be pregnant."
But you gotta say with the list, you might be pregnant.
He might be pregnant.
Just other scenes like that. It just kind of threw it off a little bit for the from the thriller-ish kind of thing. And
Star Wars, for me, I had a similar thing with The Force Awakens. There was a few good comedic moments, but it wasn't a comedy. But if we're talking about Shyamalan, Hello, The Visit was hilarious, I thought.
I thought so too.
I still have not seen The Visit.
So good.
We also really liked that the whole movie we heard about this thing, the Beast, and how it could climb on walls and stuff, and the doctor, whatever, made it sound like it wasn't another one of his personalities, and then he gets on a train and, transforms, so to speak, but he didn't turn into, a real CGI beast, so it was just a guy with a lot of veins.
Yeah, that scene could have been so wrong if he did turn into a beast, because, from the trailers and the commercials, you make it think that he's going to turn into a beast, and when you look at the poster, they have, a few personalities, silhouettes of the different personalities, and there's one, of a beast. And I thought that if he did turn into a beast, as long as it was interesting, it would be great. But because he didn't, it was really good.
In his head, he turned into
the beast.
I felt like it would have ruined the movie
if
he turned into an actual beast.
Brian, you could take the twist at the end with the other movies.
Yeah,
I didn't
everyone from people I know who saw this movie at film festivals and stuff, they were talking about how this twist was different from any other Shyamalan twist. And I'm it's probably going to be something normal. It's probably not something special unless if there's a unique take on it. But after the title Split comes on the screen at the very end, we're in this diner, and they talk about the beast on the news, and then some person's wasn't it?
They gave him a really cool name, the Horde.
Yeah. That I thought that was really clever too. But someone asked, didn't someone have it to this didn't something like this happen to some guy like 15 years ago? And what was his name? And then Bruce Willis comes in and says Mr. Glass, and he's done his character from Shyamalan's film Unbreakable, which is very good, very underrated. So apparently this movie is connected to Unbreakable, which is really interesting because I never expected Shyamalan to connect one of his films to another. So that's pretty amazing. So yeah, that's the twist, and it was really well done.
It's gonna be
Don't worry, it's good.
versus Mr. Glass.
It's good.
Sure,
It's good.
that's
Yeah,
the
that's
prize,
how it goes. That's how it goes. You're fine.
All right.
But yeah, the twist, very clever. Probably Shyamalan's best twist since, I would say, The Sixth Sense.
Oh, Sixth Sense. And then it also set up for like a sequel.
Yeah, it definitely.
He's still out there.
Shyamalan did say that he wants to do another movie in this universe. Like, if it's Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable versus James McAvoy's Beast, then that's gonna be a really cool
all be
combination.
incorporated into the new Monsters universe, The Mummy.
Yes, but Tom Cruise. Great trailer. No one was laughing except for us during the scream.
All right, we're gonna head into the Downs now.
Yeah, and there are a few.
Yeah, I picked out a few. The small one, they name dropped Kanye for no reason, and then they're like, oh, let's go upstairs and listen to Kanye. They go upstairs and they're playing like copyright safe music. Like,
good scene, but
yeah, like,
wrong
don't say
music.
Kanye and don't play Kanye.
Maybe
like,
Kanye didn't want his name in this movie.
So they could have said literally anybody else.
Jay-Z.
And then there's also several plot holes. For example, towards the end of the movie, the doctor, Dr. Girl,
Fletcher something.
Dr. Fletcher
Dr. Girl.
walks into one of the rooms and sees one of the girls, and then like the girls have already been captured for like a week, like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it definitely isn't like a short period of time.
And like they've been sitting there for like a week, and then after they see the doctor, then they try to escape. Like they had like plenty of time. Like when he was sleeping, they could have. I was
thinking to myself, I'm like, you couldn't have found that hanger a week earlier?
Yeah, a week ago. Because what they did is they used a hanger and sent it through the door, and then tried to unlock the bolt. First off, that's like insane. Like that's like next to impossible to do.
Yeah.
But they waited like a week to do that just because they saw an old lady. They're like, oh, let's try to escape now. And same thing when they escaped through the. I thought of this when they escaped through the hole in the ceiling when they chased Claire, I think.
Yeah.
What were the other two girls doing?
Yeah. Well,
Like, did they sit there?
They were trying to hold the door.
They were trying to hold the door.
After that, and then he chased her down.
Oh,
What were they doing? They could have climbed up there too.
He probably closed the door and locked it.
No, but the hole was in there. Then they would have been out there. They could have done something, but they didn't. Well, there goes the phone.
It's okay. It's waterproof.
Yeah. There was also a scene where also, it doesn't make sense how the computer didn't connect to the internet. How was he sending emails then?
Well, he was using his phone when he was somewhere else.
He might have been.
He was on his phone, yeah.
There was a scene where he was like in like a coffee shop. or
Yeah,
something
he was
like
using
that.
his
on
phone, yeah. Also, there's this thing called the MacGuffin, where that's like a thing that's in the movie just for the sake of just making something happen. Where if they say Kevin's full name, it like disrupts him, and he turns into Kevin. But it only works once. Like, why?
Well, then again, she only did it one time, so we don't know.
Even then, it would have only worked in that time, because like right when he switched back, he was like
Kill me.
Yeah, no. After that, how was it? One of his personalities was like, oh, we pushed Kevin far, far away.
Yeah.
He's far asleep.
Yeah.
It's just
But like you could have told, like they really like, what's that word called? Where like they not foreshadow, but like made it really obvious what was gonna happen. Like they like name dropped that, like
predictable.
They like made it out of nowhere. Like, she's like, I know I can do this, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And then the random flashback to like training the girl how to shoot. Like you could tell she was gonna shoot. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, by the way, those flashbacks were kind of a little hit or miss for me. Like, they were interesting at first, but then once it got to the point where we learned that the uncle, who, by the way, was fantastic in the movie, was abusive, it was like, I don't know. But then it kind of gave more background to the character because you were going to follow her the entire time when you weren't on James McAvoy. And it was just kind of hit or miss for me. I don't know how you guys felt about those flashbacks with Casey's father and
It
uncle.
was a tad inconsistent because that hairstyle has only been popular for like 2 years, and that took place in like 2004.
Yeah.
Unless that guy was ahead of the curve. Also, it's just so weird. And like, did he kill the uncle? Did he kill his brother just so he could have that daughter?
That's what I thought.
But didn't he say that the brother had a heart attack? It's okay. My dad had a heart attack too.
Yeah,
Your father died the same way.
Or did he just kill his brother because he wanted to hang out with the daughter?
No, I don't think that. Because if he wanted to, he would have killed him earlier.
Yeah. Weird.
It was definitely a little weird.
Like, where's the mom?
Dead, probably.
They'd explain it.
So overall, I like the movie.
I liked it too. It's definitely Shyamalan's best film in 10 years. The Visit was good, but this is like officially his strong comeback.
He's making a Shyamalama universe.
Shyamalan-iverse.
At the end, the plants from The Happening, the grandparents from The Visit, this guy, the other guy,
Mark Wahlberg.
all six of the Sense, they'll all come together.
Well, I mean, Bruce Willis was in The Sixth Sense, so it kind of does tie in some way, shape, or form. But then again, meh.
So, overall, we're gonna give this 7 boxes.
Do you mean you or
7
we?
boxes.
Okay, 7
So
boxes.
this is a C. Go see it.
Okay.
Like, I'll give it A minus.
I have to echo Dylan. A minus.
I say around the same. B plus, A minus.
Alright, so that's around 8 boxes out of 10. So
That's split, ladies and gentlemen.
yep. Adios. See you tomorrow with another new video.
Box closed.
Box closed.